And isn't this the landscape? The landscape.
What? Oh, this.
Usually, like it needs help.
That'll be awesome.
This could be your school.
That'll be awesome.
That's we're looking at it for all of the schools. So just
put it right there.
Yeah, just pretend that this.
Okay, that's for all of it.
Then you have the interactive.
Write it on that
Hold
paper.
up. Move that up so her lock thingy.
Make it do that. So first.
And then have the interactive.
Yeah, push it back.
And then have the interactive in front of the desk. And then
It's not going to raise your taxes.
I don't like that.
So
What is that?
I don't know.
Somebody should be facing that way. Somebody should be facing this way. But I think we need some kind of table.
Yeah, I do.
We have the fusion right here. No. And then.
But we need some kind of.
That was my
What's this? We can have this. With
That plug in design. That's where it is at.
no, we don't have that.
Just let's use this. Let's put this right.
You can. We just don't have a base station. We don't have a cutout for it. We only have a cutout for these, like the components kind of like right in this area. But those cabinets you can get in all kinds of great configurations. That's called the 800 series cabinet.
We should put infusions.
I think that should be.
No, it's not.
That take up too much.
So one thing on that, one thing we don't have to consider is that we have not.
Let's move this.
Over here. Put these two together.
Oh, there's two of these.
So leave that and then
Just put it over here.
put the other.
Yeah, right there. So be like,
That's 4 desks. That's 4 desks.
Now, here's what we can do. I can take a picture of the iPad, or you can take a picture of and then you can
have a chair.
do it differently. That's the great thing about this. It's like a set of parts. It's like Lego. You can go one way and you can.
That's too close to the board.
Yeah.
We need to do some kind of desk action over here. Not like desk, but like.
But maybe we can have that and they can all be looking out.
Y'all can move it up some.
Yeah.
Move it over here some. Okay, is this supposed to be here?
I have.
The
So
transfer.
one thing to think about when you're doing
I don't
this is
This
what
is-
you
what is it?
can
We can
put
leave
it
it.
table, but no one
Why
can
are these
sit
together?
there. You can only sit.
Because
So
we'll set that up.
you can, here's what you can do is you can say,
But
okay,
it
that
was
goes
cool.
with that. And then.
Wait, hold up. No, there'd be
You
1,
can
2,
do it this
3,
way.
4, 5, 6, and then put together 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Or if you have more, then you can kind of do this.
But what you can do.
You have your seats to go separated.
Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I like that, yeah.
You could have 1.
Oh, like
Then if you had it, you would close it off.
And the interactive technology can be on the interactive. The interactive is this piece. So if you're going to like lecture or teach doing a presentation.
Yeah, that's.
But then if you need them to come to.
I think that's good. It needs to be
It's going to
spaced
come
out.
to the group.
Alright, well, we do have to have desks somewhere.
Well, they have these places, and then they can sit those and that.
This would be
We
their
at least have to have desk storage like back
And then
here.
all of a sudden, like Domi on the space station.
Why is this transfer back here?
Because it looks fun over there. Because
We could put 2 desks back there now.
yeah.
Those are called 800 series cabinets, so just draw those in as skinny rectangles.
Just leave it there.
But that looks weird. We could have to get the desk in there.
That's the landscape. One of those green blocks that's on there.
Yeah, I think it looks fun.
But one of the, like, if you want to separate it from that and that,
Yeah, but it's fine.
I think they would need to spread the transfer.
I like it.
I like this one.
Yeah, somebody should take a picture of it. Daddy, I'll bring your iPhone.
I do.
7. Alright, we got it.
So this is just the seating, right? So your landscape is the seating, so you're gonna have seating.
What's that
and then
storage
people, like, say that's like a little campfire area, everybody gather around.
Oh no, that's the landscape storage.
Back here.
Or that's thumbprint. What it is.
Just what do you want to see?
I'm gonna pull that out of my pocket so you can find it. Here, let me get this above view.
Favorite friends and stuff.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Just send it. So
Okay,
try to get you something comfortable or say that, because your dad's is always Okay.
You just walk around.
So you want to tell me, does somebody want to be the spokesperson for the group and kind of tell me?
Got it.
What you're talking about?
I'll do it.
Guys, are you going to finish? All right, you want to come, do you want to go over and hear their ideas, and they're going to kind of tell us what some of their thoughts were. And your thoughts will probably be pretty similar. You just did them a little different.
Wait, we're keeping these back here?
Yeah, those are the source of thumbprints if we ever actually pass them.
Okay, and keep in mind the thumbprint stack, so, and these tables flip up and then they roll together and they can go out of the way so you can have more room to walk around. Okay, so who wants to kind of talk about what your thoughts were as you were doing things?
Well, we kind of thought we needed something behind there, somewhere to the point, kind of in the back of the room.
Okay.
With rooms, some drawing boards, and kind of had the teachers, back to the Promethean board.
Okay.
We can have that.
Mhm. And then with fifth and sixth grade, you don't have a lot of times where the teacher goes up and has to have like students come up and get extra help, or do you?
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right, so the teacher, and the teacher in the room here might not like this, but the teacher, like, you gave them something to store their things on, a work surface to work from, and something to lecture, and also join up with that group, come over here and see what this table's up to. Did you see how I lowered that, and now it's over up against the table?
Oh, wow.
So see, that piece not only acts as a podium, but it acts as, and then the teacher can just kind of have it right here. Yeah. And if you notice, it's just the perfect size to have a tablet or a laptop on, right? Or a keyboard. Okay, so this is your teacher area, and then what were you thinking over here with this area?
Kind of just like, some extra desks out there and a work surface in the middle to kind of have a little bit of ability to just sit independently and work as a group.
Right, so if you have more people join the group, you flip it around this way and you add them, and then you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe. And then if you need to, if you get the version of this with the monitor arm on it and the screen, then you can push that forward. And you can also say, okay, we're going to work on our ideas, we're going to work on our ideas. Okay? So back here is just kind of your, if you finished your work and you just want to go read quietly, what have you. Okay?
And then we have the thumbprints here, the
They're
extra
stacked
ones.
up, okay, good, like that.
So like for pass or something.
Yeah, so, because, I mean, if you look at this, how many students do you have in a classroom now, do you know?
About 30.
20.
About 20.
We have like
30.
30.
30?
20 to 30.
Middle school.
Wow.
20 to
And we got
30.
25 in elementary.
I'm sorry,
25.
25 in elementary, and then,
That's 50.
wow, 30 is a lot of kids.
I have like 20 in my class.
So let's look at it this way, so you could do like, I mean, it's kind of hard to put 4 around here, but you can, but if you do this, then you can put 8 around it, so 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, exactly, so 16, and then 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So you see how it starts to get crowded if you put 8 more or 6 more of the thumbprints out, so if you had to accommodate all your students. So that's where you start getting into, that's the struggle that the architect and I are doing, is that we're trying to put 26 kids in the classroom. And in this particular classroom, there are cabinets right here, so that moves that over a little bit, you know? And then, back here, you would have to get to the back of your cabinet, so you'd have to pull that out just a little bit so someone could walk around. That's a sink, that's not going away, but I like this, you could even do one more of those, you have the, the piece for it. So, the teachers are concerned about storage in the elementary school, maybe not so much in middle school and certainly not in high school, but they're concerned about being able to fit enough students in. So this is great. As 5th and 6th graders, you guys have actually kind of solved some of the problems that the adults haven't quite been able to see yet. So, and does this look like a fun place to go to
Yeah.
school? Mhm.
Longer than my classrooms.
Yeah, and then you change it up. If you're gonna do a group activity one day, then you start like making, these, and these flip up and can nest out of the way. So you could add 2 more here, 2 more here, and you can have a group discussion. Put these on the ends or something, and then together you could expand that even further and have the whole class sitting around like a conference. So, okay, great, good job. Okay, so leave that, don't, I'm gonna take a picture of that. So don't disrupt it. Let's come over, okay? Who wants to talk about what they did here in this group? Who wants to- Okay.
So, like, in our classroom, it's not like a lot of seats. I don't know about this classroom, but in our two classrooms, it's not a lot of seats. So, like, over here could be the reading table, and some people right there. That's what the teacher said. She had a computer, we had the base station, and people sitting on the outside, so they could move this around and use it. And some people could be sitting over here, and we had them right there. And it's like where you
Yeah, the
put your
bookcases,
stuff.
so they asked to incorporate some, they liked that, so that's the reality of most of your rooms have bookcases in them? In sixth grade?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, so not a lot. The teachers have fewer and fewer supplies the older the children get, which is good, because then in high school, you're really just focusing on, working on your studies, and you don't have,
Tests.
crayons and scissors and construction paper and all those kind of things. Well, this is great. So here we have like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So yeah, and then some, if you would probably have to have thumbprints stacked somewhere, maybe have them stacked kind of over to one side here. And then, and that gives the teacher a pretty big area.
Yeah,
So-
there's room right here to teach.
And then again, this can all change the next day.
This area right here to the teacher so she can have her little own place. So she can just work on her computer.
Okay, great. You guys did a great job. Was that fun?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, good. So that's, and that's the thing is that adults try to figure this out, but then kids do it just like, very easily. Even the kindergarten kids, they pick these little thumbprints up and they go around the room, it's kind of cute. So, okay, well, let's, walk around a little bit.
Before you do that, can I point out something to the kids? Because it's really interesting here, you talk about, well, you have to give the teacher their space. And I look at that as I'm anchored to the wall and to the cords for the Promethean board right now. But look at this. What if we go wireless? What if everything, everything goes wireless and then the teacher's not anchored to any one spot anymore?
Right.
So I think that's something to consider.
And a lot of times when I go to elementary schools, I cover 3 states, Alabama, Georgia, and South Carolina. And I go into classrooms, and the teachers take up a huge chunk of the room. But now with more and more students, the population in the area of Rock Hill is growing so rapidly. More people are moving to your area, which is great, because you live in a great place. People want to move there. So as the population grows, you have to put more students, and the teachers have to kind of back off of the space. So the architect's problem is trying to figure out what to do with all the stuff that the teachers have. And so where do we store everything? One of the things that Maria Montessori said about her schools is that there needed to be a place for everything and everything in its place. If you know that your stuff goes in this bin, this is where your tablets, say you have a tablet at school and you have a stack of paperwork that you're working on. If this is your space, you know this is your drawer, right? That's where your things go. So then at the end of the day, the teachers are going to see. At the end of the day, the classroom is, the work surfaces are empty, all your stuff is here, or it's in the bookcases, or the cubbies, or whatever.